Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's more Dice Baby demo. So I recorded the last episode, and then I can't put this demo down. Like I just it like so final reward around $20 or $10, right? Reward rounds $10, and then rerolls are 3. Starting dice is 5. Okay, so that's all fine. Eventually, there'll be other hard and expert stuff to start up there, right? And then like I've actually got the pip dice completion because I actually beat it with the pip dice, but nothing happens here yet. Um, so I've learned a lot in the last couple of times I've played it. We're gonna kind of go a little bit deeper into this thing, right? So you have all these guys here, all the different energies, all the different stuff here. So you can kind of choose to get either 6 D10s, or you can do these. It is very in depth. Very well done. I'm gonna re-roll both of those and see if I can get a 4. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I meant to do at all. Oh well. So we got 18 there. We still got 2 more binks, so that we're all right. So we'll go ahead and put these 6s in here. We're gonna re-roll that instead. Look at that, 4 of a kind, a bunch of 6s. Pretty much the best I can do with what I have right here. All right, so that's 96. Look at that. We got a little bit of an overkill going on the first row here. So we'll do that. So and then there's so much stuff. Let's get us a bank slot, so that way we can actually put all of our dice in. Um, the last one, the pip dice, I those are kind of wonky. And you know what? I'm going to do it again because the pip dice, they're really strong. It's hard to get it started, but once you kind of get it moving, they're so strong. So that will be a second pip dice already. Now the bad part about it is they always this is always going to roll a 15. This is always going to roll a 3. Nothing I can do about it, right? So we're going to go ahead and start the next round, right? And then like as of right now, it doesn't really matter. Obviously the 15 can go in there because that we need that to go in there. The 2, you know what? We'll just re-roll those and see what we can do. All right, we got 2 2. Sorry. So that will give us a little bit. So we'll go ahead and bank this guy. And it's really about trying to do the best you can with it, and then try to use some crazy dice and trying to get a little bit of wackiness out of the whole thing. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna re-roll these guys. There's just another 3. We'll re-roll one more time. We got a 4. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. We'll just go ahead and make those guys bunch of 3s, 3 of a kind, time +2 multiplier, right? And then I'm looking for some very specific things because it's fixing to start going to get out of hand, hopefully very soon. All right, so there we go. Now we got a 4 here. So we're going to go ahead and buy that guy because I need him. Origami, different die shape per bank. So this is actually good because that's going to give us like a little bit extra multiplier. We can't actually get it right now. We could, technically, we could do. All right, so I'm actually going to do this one, and then I'm going to paint this die, right? So that does a couple of things for me. First, it says scored in combination, pip dice gain 1 XP, right? And this is the trick with the pip dice, is you're trying to get them to start leveling as fast as you can. Um, so this is going to help us, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and roll. And we're going to come up with all these guys. And so these 3s here, so those 2, basically it shows me what level they are. I'm going to put a 4 in there because I can't do anything with that there. And I'm going to put this guy 15 too. Now, this would be great if I can get a 2 or a 4. Of course, it gives me a 1. All right, one more time. There's a 5. All right, well, a 5 will work too, right? Because 3, 4, 5. So if I do this, we're going to go ahead and bank it. And you'll see that we're going to get that. We're going to get a couple of multipliers, right? And then these are all going to level up. Now that's the real trick here, is we're going to start leveling the dice up as much as we can. because see, +1 bank slot. I'm gonna buy that now because I want it. And then having more bank slots, having more of this stuff, like those are good things to get, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and go the next round because we don't have enough money to really do anything else. And then once again, we're gonna kind of put all these guys in here because there's nothing else I can really do with it. Roll this guy. We're trying up. There's a 5 again. So that way, go ahead and bank that bad boy. Now, what's going to end up happening is these things start to level up. They start multiplying themselves. So being able to level our dice up is going to start giving us more and more money as we go. So here's a 5. So this one is going to like do this. Now, what we could do is it wouldn't help me a lot changing this to a 5. You can kind of cheese it. Like I can sell this one back and buy it. And I can turn that into a 5 if I wanted to. Not really going to help me. The 4, it keeps them kind of close. It was a 3, that would probably do it. A 2 would have been great. But what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and just buy that guy. Now, I'm actually going to buy this shadow die because that's going to allow me to start leveling this guy up too. Right? So we're going to go ahead and buy him. What's this Lucky Charm do? If it's one in the first bank. We'll wait on that one. So we're going to go ahead and buy this guy, and we're going to re-roll this one. Nothing really that is going to be super helpful there. Standby remove shadow dice, turn into legit dice when banked. So that may be good if we can get enough of those in. So then we're just going to go to the next round. All right, so now if we just bank everything, unfortunately, these two are going to level, and this one's going to level. And we're going to bank that. Now, the only bad part about this is now we're going to kind of hose ourselves. If we don't get enough points in the very beginning here, it's going to hurt a lot. So we're close. So because we're going to roll, and then all we can do is bank, right? We can re-roll all we want. All we're going to do is be burning our re-rolls. And this is basically not a re-roll kind of game. So, but at least we're still getting the multiplier. So since we got the 2 3s, we're getting the multiplier every time. So that helps better than if I had no multiplier at all. Let's see. +1 bank slot. I don't really need a +1 bank slot right now, but we'll take it. We'll re-roll that. Nothing useful there. Energy drink is out of. Okay. So and then basically we're just going to rinse and repeat. We're just going to go back in, and then we're just going to bank all of them, and then just put them away. I need to get some more dice slots. I really need more dice slots. But this, like I said, does help. And then these two are going to start leveling up massively, and then it's going to get out of hand. And you're trying to get to around 20. And if you can get to around 20, then you basically you win and you can move on. All right, you complete and beat the game. All right, so let me get this guy going. All right, so now we do have another one of these. We do have that. So we can we have to pick our poison here, right? Either we can keep leveling this one up, or we can get another 4 here. I'm getting another 4 there. So we're gonna go ahead and add that guy there. I did have 15. Problem is I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. This one would have been great. I probably should have got that cheated dice type banked. I'll do cheated dice type. So that wants me to have a bunch of different dice types, but I have all one dice type right now. So we're just gonna do that, and then so we're just gonna bank all of them. So we got 2 4s, 2 3s. We'll just bank that. Unfortunately, pretty much now every single turn. Well, it's going to still slowly creep up. So we're basically going to end up with 210 per turn, and that's going to start slowly creeping up as we get our dice leveled up. So the whole point here is to try to get our dice leveled up as much as we can, and then like if we could get a 5 or a 2 or something, it would be great. But that is going to start slowly running through. So bundle cash, perk shops, full see, +10 per legit bank dice, another bank slot. So, but the problem is we don't have enough money there. So we're just gonna start saving our money for a minute and try to get through enough of this just to get enough money. So it's gonna the pip dice, they kind of they're cool, but it's until you can kind of get the whole set of them maxed out, they're not that good. Do, 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 do. We need to get more dice slots or get the one that splits. But yeah, so and we're still pretty much doing it on the second run, so it's not that big of a problem yet. Magnet dice champion per painted dice per bank. I don't have a bunch of painted dice. So I don't know. So that would give me +4 multiplier for the first bank, which technically would be good because that would basically give us a that first bank is kind of already done. So that's 4 more multiplier. So that's going to help me quite a bit to get further into this. So we're going to go ahead and buy that guy, and then we're just going to go next round. So we're just going to go bank all and then stuff it. So as we go through, these things still keep kind of multiplying. And the whole idea here is that, yeah, so we're at 88. And then there's times 7. Yep. So, yep, there we go. We're golden. All right, so that's 9. Okay, so, and then this is going to give me, I want to keep the 4. That sounds like a better plan for now. So we will do the dice slot here, right? So we're going to do this. So we'll go ahead and get this guy. And this isn't as important because it's just going to give me one experience, right? It's not going to level up all the way. So it is what it is, right? We actually want, so this one would be good because if there's no combination, it will do it, but we don't want to do no combination. We want to have them combined. So we're going to go ahead and do it like this. So this, what will happen is every time we play the shadow dice, it's going to start leveling this guy up some more. You know what? We'll go ahead and get it anyway. Go ahead and roll that guy. And then we're just going to bank all of them. And then we'll bank it. So that way it's going to start helping this one level up. And then, 15, getting to, times 3, times 4, times 5. It will be helpful. There is another part that I'm looking for here in a minute. If we can find it. It is very strong. Let's see. This is plus 1 bank slot. Another hollow paint. What is a cherry? Combination, triple sevens. +1 bank, -1 bank slot. I think I'm going to do that. And then we'll just go next round. Just bank all. It makes it really less fun this way, but it's more about the planning and getting it going because you're just literally rolling. It's going to be the exact same thing every time. It's very, but it's a different way to play the game. And here, if you can get this thing to work all the way through, which I'm hoping we will here, if we can get this one to actually go all the way through and get it to start working, we need one more pip die, and we're golden. And then it starts getting a little bit hectic. +1 dice slot, +10 per combination banked. Reading glasses. You know what? I don't know if I want to do that one. Yeah, we'll do the rolling cup. We'll get an extra spot here. And then yeah, 3. The problem is trying to keep enough money in the system. That makes it hard. So we can actually, bank all of these. And yeah, that's fine. So we'll just bank that. But now that we do have a random dice in here, it will kind of help a bit to do that. Because that will kind of give us an extra one to randomly get some more points in there. And then that way it allows this one to be, let's see. I'm going to roll that one. Yeah, so now we got a 5, so that will give us another one. Bank all, and then do that. There you go. So that will at least give us a little bit more multiplier and give us a little bit of a extra jump in there. So if we can get a 2 or a 5, or it'll make it all worthwhile. All right, and then this one, let's see. So this one, technically, we have 2 base energies. So this one would give us a little bit extra points. Shadow Paint. Shadow Paint could be helpful, but not entirely super helpful. Lucky Charms. We want to reroll here. I kind of looking for. So we got what, a 4, 6, 8, 10. And that's a. I don't think I have a 20. Oh no, I need a D8. The D8's the one we're missing. So we need a D8. And I'm not seeing one more. There's the D8 right there. So that one can get at least a blurry die. So if nothing else, what we'll do is we're going to add the blurry die to it. And the reason I want to add the blurry die is that way in case I do find a wooden paint, I can paint it. So we'll just bank everything. Not super awesome. Probably could have rolled that one and got something better. Lots of numbers. There you go. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. So there you go. Now we got 2 4s. Now, yeah, let's see, bank all that stuff. That'll be fine. Yeah, we got a bunch of 4s. Bunch of 4s out of that guy. That should be enough to let us push over. So, but the game it's very, there's so much strategy. There's so much randomness and being able to do weird stuff in it. Lucky Charm, let's see, Janky Laptop, Hollow Paint. Right. You know what? +1 dice slot. We don't have enough money for that. We're just going to save our money. We're just going to kind of go here. We're just going to bank. We're going to put all these in. That one I probably should re-roll, but that's fine. I'm not super worried about it. We're enough, here. And then, like I said, with those things continuously leveling up, we're doing okay. Yeah. So now, yeah, this one's going to be good. Because you're going to end up with like these things are going to be synergy a couple of times. I think. I hope they go. I don't know if they do like multiple levels because of the. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think they just got one per round maybe. But yeah, we're doing all right. Let's see. What's this? +1 gold for every time a dice levels up, so we can actually do that one and get extra money. So if we looked at here, could probably. Uh, probably could sell that one and get the gold, and it may help us. Um, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go the next round. Let's see. Get this one out, and then we're gonna re-roll that one again. There you go. So there you go. So bank all of that. Put those in. That'll be good. So that'll be lots of points. Lots of multipliers, and that's really the trick here is to try to get as many multipliers as you can. There is another one, if I can find it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to find. I'll probably find it at the very end of it or something because that's my luck. All right, so that's a 5, so that's cool. Let's make all those. That'll be good too. But yeah, so that thing's $60 every time it triggers now, just as we're slowly leveling it up. All right, and then technically this one may not be a bad thing. Yeah, that one's not bad. The lowest level gains 1 XP at every round start. I think +1 multiplier to paint it. I don't know if these are all painted because I haven't actually painted any of them. I want to try that one. I'm gonna get rid of this one. This may hose me. It's fine. You gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta roll a dice to break some stuff. You know what? I'm gonna paint this guy here. So and then I'm gonna find out like how that works. Next round. You know what? I'm just gonna go do that. That's fine. Lots of dice. All right, so let's go ahead and put all these guys in there, right, like this. And then we'll go another 4, so that will actually go in and work with that guy. We'll re-roll this one again. You're just being hard to get along with. There you go, 5. So we should end up with what, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what the multipliers actually come up with. See if it's going to be 6 or 7, 8, 10. I don't know. I I think I get 2 on there. I don't know. Let's see. You know what? Just bank them. It'll be fine. Yeah, because I'm out of rolls anyway. Lots of 3s, but this one will help because every time it's part of a combination, it gives me more multipliers too. Uh, it, yeah, so it gives me +1 multiplier. There you go. So we're doing all right. We'll do those. Bank all that. Let's just do it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We need like 229 points or something. I think we almost had that just from counting our dice up. All right, so this thing may not have been as good as it is because I haven't painted as many of my dice as I want because I'm kind of ticking with what they are. Uh, a full bank and all bank dice are part of a combination. Okay. +1 reroll. I'm not worried about that. Okay, so if you bank with no rerolls, then you can get a spare reroll. Okay, so nothing there. You know what? Let's see. Let's see. Let's do that. We'll do that. We'll add this guy. We'll get another fiery dice in there. We're just gonna. I could kind of try to dig in it and try to figure it out, but probably better to actually let's pull these 2 guys out. Reroll those guys. So 2 and a 6. Re-roll that again. You're not. You're just okay. I'm done. I'm done rolling you. Get in there. All right. So that will at least help us out a little bit. And then, like I said, the whole trick here is to try to get these things leveled as much as we can. Ideally, I would have already found my other pip dice by now. It is not being cooperative. It is not helping at all. Yeah. So you know what? Let's see. Let me get this. Roll that guy again. Okay. Well, that's fine. You don't want to play nice with others. I was trying to be nice, see if you can be part of the team. You don't want to be part of the team, so in you go. Now, I think in order for me to be done, though, I would have to have all my pip dice. All of these would have to be pip dice or something else. Obviously, we're not going to have that because it's just not gonna. It's not working out so far. Um, but it'll be interesting to see how the game does kind of go through and work through. Let's see. All right, this one. Unlock. That's more multiplier for that. Shiny paint. You know what? Just get another dice slot. It'll be all right. I don't know why I did that. I had no money to buy anything else. Just bank them. Just I should have put that in there somewhere. That was silly. But it all worked out. We got a lot of points there, and then these guys, anytime they're in a multiplier, it gives you an extra point. Roll all these guys again. So I'm gonna take I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm gonna put him in. I'll bank it like that. So that way it'll give us, level that guy somewhere. Slowly getting them up there. It's up to 75. At 75, like it carries some weight because we're just multiplying. You're multiplying on multipliers. It's how math works. Now I do. You know what? I'm gonna sell this guy. Buy him. Oh, that's what I wanted. The highest level banked dice is added to the multiplier. Okay, so this guy right here and this guy are both at level 8. So that means every time I store this, I'm going to add an 8 multiplier to the thing. The light bulb is exactly what I wanted. It's going to make this thing uh, basically go just insane. I would like to see what's fire do for me. Warming up base score. Okay, so if we can actually get another fire guy. Okay, and then so we can actually go ahead. We'll do that. So that will give that guy a little bit more. I was really hoping you guys are you just not being cooperative. Just not being cooperative at all. You just sometimes the random number generator just doesn't like you. Let's see. And we'll go ahead and put the 2 in there. Actually, you know what? I think the 1 would be better. Because the 1 would give 1, 2, 3, 4. So just a few multipliers. And then you'll see, and the 8, it's 16. That thing puts in work, especially once you start getting a little bit later into the game. It just puts in work. So the seven is not going to do anything. I'm keeping that one because I would like to turn it into a pip die, and I probably have missed the paint at some point because I'm more worried about trying to get through it than I am trying to do it. Now the rainbow one plus 10, but that's in your base in the beginning of it. Oh, and then we'll go ahead and get that guy there. That'll be fine. Go ahead, re-roll again. Re-roll again. Okay, and then that's not entirely what I wanted, but I'll take it. It just you're just being angry with me. All right. Bank all dice. Let's see. 5. Let's pull the 8. No, actually, let's leave the 8 in. Let's check out the 1. Lots of points there. Off you go. Yeah, it counts up so much. So we are, and this is round 20. We are going to, we're just going to bank all of them. Yeah, there's a bunch of 6s, bunch of 4s. Technically, I think these days would probably be better to re-roll. Oh, there you go. A bunch of 2s and a 6s. Let's see. You just want to be a 6. He just wants to be a 6. That'll be fine. But we got, basically we'll have 2 runs. We'll have, a 15 and lots of different points and multipliers and craziness. 211 times, Oh, I think I broke it. Nope. There it goes. All right. So basically, victory around 20 of 20, right? My highest bank was 3,587. Difficulty was normal. Complete the synergies. It'll show you all the different synergies that as you've completed. Unlocks are coming soon, and the full version of the Dice Baby completing runs with specific dice synergies will unlock additional content such as new items and perks. If you like to support the game and get notified, I'm here for you. I I don't know what I need to do I'm here for it. It's the game. The game seems like it's awesome already. Uh, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna be lost in this game for a minute. So hopefully you are enjoying it. If you are, please consider throwing a like on it. If you have question, comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you are not subscribed to the game and you would like to be, there's a button for that too. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.